First, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash, the bonus to the apostle, elders of great millstone, peace and blessings to the sense of Yahweh, Christian's truth. Shalom, keep pushing. Yeah, but I had to get out that park I was in a minute ago. The mosquitoes was jumping on my head out there, man. Every time I look around, I'm getting bit on top of the head, stung on top of on the, side of my head, on my face or something. So I just got out of there. Plus, it was getting too dark. I didn't have no light. But so I'm just gonna get back into it. I'm just gonna start over. You know, that's just the best way to do it. So I'm gonna go back to 2 Timothy 4:1. It says, "I charge thee therefore before the Most High and the outer one Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, who shall judge the quick." Yeah, if you have this word, then you quick. You part of the quick. You have this truth in you, because it's the spirit that quickeneth. And that goes along with having this truth, man. These scriptures in you, man. This Bible. The whole volume of the book. It's part of that quickening. And it says, "In the dead, and his appearance and his kingdom." Yeah, so if you don't have this truth in you, you're dead. Jake, you see out here, or it's just zombies. You see a nigga with dreads hanging down off his head, down to his ass. Any it don't matter how long the dreads are, but you see dreads, you know, I don't know if niggas still getting mohawks, whatever the case may be. I know for sure they getting lineups. Getting those them things on their head, them wicks or whatever. Jake is finished. They part of that congregation of the dead. Verse 2, "Preach the word, be in season, out of season." So yeah, you got to be in season and out of season with this truth. It don't matter what the weather is. Like a minute ago, I was sitting outside in the cold, doing a lesson because I had to change my camp spot this week because they got that Bayou Classic down here this weekend. Ape Classic. Where you got a bunch of wild, unruly, Jakes down here. Looking for trouble to get into. So I came from downtown, so I'm out here. I tried to do a little something over at the park a minute ago, but mosquitoes were just too bad. So now I switched to the car. But even within, like I just said, man, I was out there in the elements, man. You got to be out there in the cold weather, pushing this truth. Just because it's getting cold don't mean you stay in the house. How people gonna hear me if I'm always in the car, man? How they gonna hear the word? They gotta be able to see their teachers out here. And I'm talking about I'm talking about you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They gotta be able to see they teachers, man. Be able to get hands on, with them if need be, asking them questions. Not just sitting there typing on the comment board in your pajamas, or I'm at home sipping on some hot cocoa by the fireplace, preaching the word and never come out. And that don't make no sense, man. You got to be in season, out of season. Whether it's good weather / bad weather. If it ain't something too bad, if it ain't a blizzard, then you don't go out. You don't go out in a hurricane, tornado. But you watch the weather, man, and you plan accordingly. Verse 3, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine." So the time is now that our people don't endure sound doctrine. They caught up into the heart of churches on what they got. The good circus that's going on in there. Jumping around, fumbling around, got the unholy ghost on them. Hitting backflips, cartwheels, all of the above. It says, "But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. So yeah, our people love these teachers, man. Tell them whatever they want to hear, make them feel good at night. Tell them you ain't got to keep the law. There's no such thing as hell. There's mermaids. That's what our people want to hear. They want to hear, oh, that Jesus is coming back to save everybody, man. That's one of the main things they love. They want everybody to get on board when Yahweh Shah get back. Who the world ignorantly called Jesus, but his name is Yahweh Shah, so-called black man. From the tribe of Judah, the Lion of Judah at that. But our people like to hear, oh, Jesus is gonna get everybody, especially the so-called white man. They want to definitely hear about him, his ass getting picked up. They don't care about no other nation but Edomites. So that's what these pastors and these preachers and these false prophets saying. Hey, even the ones in Israel, the ones who know they're Israelites, they saying, oh, Esau can make it. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man can make it. That's what they want to hear. But they cling on to people like that. As you can see, you see these these camps, with all kind of, they might as well be calling them members. That's all they trying to get. They trying to get the members up, get the numbers up, man. They trying to get this tight money coming in, so they can fulfill their own lust. They want to be known as the top dog in Israel. And it's pointless because this place is getting ready to go down here real soon. Very soon. Russia just put the Yars missile in the combat. They put them in the silos. So they're letting the world know, especially the Western world, that, playtime is about over. It's about time for the games to stop. And here you have these prophets and these teachers, man, still trying to fill their own belly, thinking about themselves when they won't be able to get out of this. You can't save yourself. You're gonna need your how about Shimmy Shah to get you out what's coming. And that's just the truth. Let's go to Isaiah 30 and 10. It's Isaiah 30 and 10. Which say to the seers, matter of fact, let's go to verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book. And this book is talking about the scriptures, man, the Bible. And that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. So yeah, whatever was written in this book is for a time forever and ever. That these laws, statutes, and commandments ain't gonna never go away. The law endureth forever. It says that this is a rebellious people. Talking about you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are a rebellious people. You want to do what you want to do on the time you want to do it. So like you're having to scratch this head of mine, but the mosquitoes got on my shit though, fucking head itching. But that's part of the cost. That's one of the parts of the battle, man. Being in the battlefield, you're gonna get stung by mosquitoes. You're gonna get sunburned. That's why Jake wanna stay in the house, man. You can't freeze, you can go set the thermostat. Even say preach preach the word, be in season, out of season, and Jake still rebelling on that. Jake don't want to come out the house, or Jake is scared to come out the house. You know, in order to make your body a living sacrifice. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children. So Jake, you are lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the, put it like this, that would not hear the law of Yahweh. They don't want to hear the law. Now they'll go to prison and become a jailhouse lawyer, studying the so-called white man law. But when it comes to this Bible, Jake ain't gonna go for it. Jake gonna say, "Oh, there's 10 commandments, but won't keep none of them." He won't even keep the number one, top commandment. He won't even do that. Jake ain't interested in that. Jake is all about himself, and what the crowd's doing, what the fad is, what everybody having a good time, is doing. Jake want to get plugged into that. So you lying children. You say you love the Most High, but you don't. You say you love, oh, I love Jesus, but you don't. The scriptures clearly say, if you love the Most High, man, hate evil, and you niggas love evil. So you just lying children. Verse 10, we say to the seers, or the prophets, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Yeah, Jake don't want to hear the right thing. Jake want to hear you can eat whatever you want to eat. You can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. The law is done away with. That's a wicked nigga recipe right there, man. You can tell Jake, man, do whatever you want to do. Just do you. Jake loves to hear that. That's what they want to hear. That's why they were so crazy about that song, Lil Nas X, man. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Because that's in a nigga spirit, man. You don't want to be told a fucking thing. Now if it's from the so-called white man, he'll sit down and listen. He'll hear him out. But when it comes to the prophets about prophesying, about the downfall of America, this whole society of Esau Edom's world coming down, they don't want to hear it. But let the so-called white man get up there, Joel Osteen. Them niggas, they'll take some notes. They'll get a pen and a pad, some paper. They'll get a group together, say, girl, you write for the first 30 minutes, I get the next 30 minutes. Then we'll go back and compare our notes, and then we'll pass it out to everybody. But when the man of the Lord is on the highways and the byways, screaming to the top of our lungs, blowing the trumpet, telling you, come get this word, come get this truth, for it's too late, before I get cut off. You niggas, wave your hand, or just do whatever you want to do. You just walk on by, shaking your head, smiling. Like that one nigga that walked by the camp one time, had his devil horns up. That's what our people want to do, man. What the fuck they want to do? That's what they want to do. They don't want to hear the right thing. And the right thing is starting off, coming back to your power, acknowledging your offenses. Saying, hey, Babu Shah, Yahweh Shem Shah, forgive me, Salakia, that I sinned against you. I went a horn at the other gods, and I'm sorry. Let me turn back to my power. But Jake don't want to do that. Jake just want to get on down with the get on down out here in the world, man. They love being entangled in this world with these heathens. You know, these heathens can eat anything, man. These heathens, you know, out here fucking committing all kind of abominable things. You know, with the alphabet community. You know, they doing that, and our people want to be just like them. You know, they want to be just like the heathen. Let's go on. It says, "Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us." So yeah. Oh, so like, hold on, let me go back to verse 10. It says, "We say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits." So yeah, people want to hear the smooth things. You know, everything's gonna be all right. You know, you ain't got to worry about America. You know, it's gonna go on forever. You know, you're gonna get that grant to get you a business. You know, you're gonna open that car wash. That's what our people want to get into, man. They want to hear that. They want to hear, like I was said earlier, that and when they call, Jesus is gonna come back and save everybody. And you know, and that you don't get that you won't be judged. You can do whatever you want to do. Screw whoever you want to screw. You know, that's what our people look forward to, man. You know, they look forward to this this hell that Esau created. You know, to go on forever. You know, they love being kicked in the ass, man. You know, so the Most High, you know, uh, so he's not really, dealing with Jake's bullshit, man. This time is different. You know, he heard our cries before in the previous captivity. He came and bailed us out, which he's gonna come do it again, but he ain't coming for all of Israel this time. You know, he has a remnant that he's coming for. You know, so that means a lot of you niggas gonna be killed, man. And the ones who ain't gonna be down with the get down about getting these law, statute, commandments in them and falling the way to Yahweh Bashim Shah, man, is gonna be put to death. You know, it's simple. You know, it ain't gonna be like how we came out of Egypt, where you niggas was moaning and groaning and murmuring. It ain't gonna be this time. It ain't gonna be that way this time. You niggas gonna get the business this time, especially you over here in America. You know, you gonna get nuked. You gotta take that Jacob's trouble. And then for the ones who ain't in America, you still got to deal with the earth going back to and fro like a drunkard. With all kind of tsunamis, fires going off, mudslides, landslides, sinkholes. You know, and don't forget about the newly created beast that's gonna be unleashed on you niggas, man. So Yahweh Shemel Shah got something in store for all you ones who want to stay dead. You know, you don't want this truth to quicken you, man. You know, it's the spirit that quickens. You know, you don't want no parts of that. You want to stay in the congregation of the dead. You know, so you gonna really get a chance to be in that congregation of the dead. A lot of you niggas about to be fucking 10 toes up. If you understand what I'm saying. Is you feeling me? You niggas gonna be 10 toes up, without a proper burial here, man. You Israelites, your body's gonna be scattered in the streets, you know? You can be out here food for the dogs, man. The wild beasts, You know, your body's gonna be littered in the streets of America real soon. You know, so let's get some more precepts here. But let's get into it because Jake, Jake is very disobedient. Jake is want to be the toughest thing on the planet, but weak. Jake like to put up a good front, like they big and strong and crazy. But you niggas gonna be weak here real soon. You niggas finna crumble, man. You niggas finna break. Like they say, you had people have a mental breakdown. You niggas gonna have a mental and a spiritual breakdown here soon. Cause the Lord's gonna unleash some fucking hell on you people, bro. He's gonna unleash. They say, who let the dogs out? How about Shimei Shot about to let the dogs out on you niggas, man? Me speaking metaphorically and physically. The dog's gonna be let loose on you niggas, man. And it says, for the ones that hate him, you gonna really get the business. Going back to that Deuteronomy, I believe 32, man. But let's get this Ephesians 5 and 15. Because they want to hear that, Esau Edom's gonna make it. He's not gonna put you down. That so-called white man loves you. That's what our people want to hear. Let's go to Ephesians 5 and 15. See, then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So yeah, the man of the Lord, we walk circumspectly, but not as fools. We know we have an enemy. We know Esau Edom, the so-called white man, ain't no fucking good, man. We know he's a liar and a murderer and a thief. And he's a damn a fucking child, man. He's childish. He's a sodomite. He's in that bestiality, pedophilia. That's what this so-called white man's into. So we walk as wise, not as fools. We knowing the time is getting close for this so-called white man to get to rolling on Israel, man, in the form of Jacob's trouble, or known as martial law, Rex 84. So we watching the news articles, listening to the YouTube channels, like-minded mind of Salaki of men with like-minded. I think I got that right. I might be a tongue twister there. With pretty much we on the same page, man, with like minds. Watching these other videos, checking people like Redacted, Gerald, Salente, AJ, another NY prepper, Canadian prepper. I ain't gonna say his name, but D-Boo, him. So we constantly watching the news, the articles, and the prophecy. Primarily watching the prophecies, man, and we're measuring that time diligently. And we see it's getting close for the so-called white man to start rolling. We know he's about to start rolling soon. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So yeah, not only that, we telling you the days are evil, but these prophets out here, these these fake pastors, these fake prophets in Israel, man, they saying the days ain't evil. They're saying this is good times. This is a time to go get your juice in your arm, that's what that one group was telling people. Yeah, you can go get it, man. You all right. No problem. It's all good. So they telling you the days are good, and you're gonna be all right. But man, the Lord, we know the days are evil. When you got all these transformers out here, You see Jake all on TV, you know, committing all kind of, strange acts in the news, killing one another, niggas robbing, stealing, carjacking, Jake in the flip flopping, wife swapping. These days are evil, man. But let these other prophets tell you, hey, it's all good. Ain't nothing wrong. This is just normal. This is a normal society supposed to how it's supposed to run. That's what these niggas say, man. They say this is a normal civilization. That crimes at an all-time high, drugs everywhere. The transformers running amok. The ABC people out here just all out here in the open, man. They say, oh, these days ain't evil. This how it's supposed to be. So these niggas are lying, you know, deceitful, man. Verse 17, wherefore ye be not unwise. So yeah, being a man of the Lord, you can't be unwise. You gotta know how to deal with Jake. You gotta know how to deal in the world. Deal with these heathens, man. But you gotta get wise. And you gotta you start getting that wisdom by applying these scriptures, man. These laws, statute, commandments, getting this truth, rooted in you. That's the way you're gonna get wisdom. Anything outside this truth for Israelite man is a waste of time. You're very unwise if you don't have this truth. This is the all be all for Israelite man. It says, but understanding what the will of Yahweh is, and be not drunk with wine. Oh, Salakia, what the will of Yahweh is. You got to understand what the will is. Before you can get started calling yourself a prophet, a preacher, a priest, you got to understand what his will is. And he clearly says to you, hey, if you love me, feed my sheep. That is just for starters. Or it says, not being hearers of the word, but doers also, roughly paraphrasing. Go to the, lost sheep to the house of Israel, preaching his word, being in season, not a season. So you gotta know what the will is, Jake. You can't know what the so-called white man want all the goddamn time and what he needs, what he requires. But you ain't you ain't inquiring about what Yahweh Shem Yahweh requires of you. But you know all about company policy. You know what time the truck's gotta be loaded. All this dumb shit that Esau Edom got set up in the world, but you don't know what the fuck you supposed to know. So there's no use for you niggas, man. If you can't just do the simplest things in this truth, tell you to preach the word, you don't want to preach the word, tell you, oh, you can't take this truth and hide it in a napkin, keep telling you over and over, and people want to fucking take up for you and make it easy on you. But no, I ain't gonna make it easy on you. If the Lord said you need to preach the word, you need to get out here and make your body a living sacrifice, and don't hide your talent in a napkin, well, goddamn it, that's what you got to do. You ain't gonna get all the time in the world. You ain't gonna have fucking 2-3 years to fucking wonder if you're gonna do this truth or not, man. You gonna get your fucking ass on the highways and the byways, and that's what the hell you gonna do, man. I gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. And like-minded brothers out here on the highways and byways, standing out there, being men, girding their loins up like men, getting out there on them highways and byways and getting in these people's face. You know, not saying looking for a fight, but we face to face. We very accessible. You know, we make ourselves very available to you, man. You know, Jake, you ain't gonna get your hand held, man. You want somebody to hold your hand, man. Go to your fucking mama. Go to your old lady. They'll hold your hand and baby you. But you gotta get out here in these streets, bro. You can get out in these streets and go chase hoes. You can get out here in these streets and push this word. Because the scriptures say the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Because this here ain't no fad, man. This ain't no just to be, oh, I'm the smartest nigga in the barbershop. Well, I know something you don't know. I bet you don't know how to break this Bible down. But when it come down and get on the block, you quiet as a mouse. You ain't got no videos up. But you want to look smart in front of mama and grandmama. You just want to hang out, eat chicken. Or you looking for some buddies, man. This ain't no damn fraternity, man. This is strictly business. Yeah, you make relationships with brothers. Your spirit connect with another brother. But when it come down to it, we here for the business, man. Then we get together, but we do the business first. You gotta be about your father's business. Then we put ourselves second, third, fourth, whatever case may be, man. But we all understand when we get together, we got to do the work. It's just that damn simple. I know I went off on a tangent there, but spirit hit me there. It says, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but filled with the spirit. You gotta be filled with the spirit. Not filled with motherfucking barbecue shrimp, gumbo, or some damn mumbo jumbo voodoo or something like that, man. Or you just feel like it. No, man, you gotta be filled with the spirit. It just feel good. A nigga love to say, I just want to feel good. No, you need to be filled with the spirit. Because the spirit's gonna make you get out here on these highways and byways and push this word. If it wasn't for that bullshit Bayou Classic down here, that fucking Ape Fest, I'd be down on the block, man. But the scripture say I need to walk circumspectly and not as fools. It'd be foolish for me to go down there, in the midst of them, wild beast. And I'm out there by myself. And and niggas weak, man. They travel in packs. And you got niggas from all over the country down here now. So why even go around you stupid niggas? You just coming down here to act up, cut up, get some for the gram, world star hip hop. I'll come out there and think you're gonna one up somebody. So I went to the park earlier. Like I don't know if you understand what I was saying earlier, but the mosquitoes are jumping on my head, stinging me on the top of the scalp. So I got from out there. So I moved it to the car. But I'm still doing the work. Lord willing, I'll be out there on the block next week, man. You know, same spot, making my body a living sacrifice, man. So that's what you got to do. You got to know what the will is, man, and perform the will. Once you hear what the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, you got to do the will. Man, push this fucking word, man. We ready to get the fuck out of here, man. Stop wasting Yahweh Shem Yahweh time and you just sitting down, just writing all the kind of notes you can take, you know? Get your sorry ass up out on the block, man. Stop being so damn scared, Jake. Who cares somebody looking at you? You know, who even cares at this point? You talking about, oh, you embarrassed. Yeah, that demon jump on you for a little bit. But once you start getting into these scriptures, start getting into your lesson, man. You forget all about them eyes. You forget all about them people, man. There's spirit in you, man. And these people are just gonna be, just ashes here soon. So let's go with it, bro. So you got to be circumspect, and not as fools, man. Be as wise. You got to watch out for Jake, the Israelites, and these Edomites. And you definitely got to stay on top of Esau Edom, so-called white man. That low down piece of shit. And I hope my ex-boss see this too. All three of them. One, he's kind of new, so he really didn't deal with me, but he's an Edomite, so he guilty by association. Kind of speed up a little bit. But these crackers been telling me, oh, they want to hire me back at my old job. You know, telling other people that I used to work with, telling, oh yeah, we're gonna hire him back, bring him back, this and that, this, that, and the third. Blase, blase. When I had a dream, like 2, 3 nights later, it confirmed, it was actually snakes in it, fucking, representing Esau Edom, man. I was like, man, that ain't good, because when I talked to the main Edomite, he's like, oh yeah, yeah, you gonna come on back, this and that. I'm gonna talk to the man, and try to make things good for you. So fast forward to that, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go up here, because the cracker said, go up there, talk to him, talk to the other two crackers. So I go up there, talk to him. They're like, oh no, we not gonna, bring you back because you part of that old culture and this and that. I was like, okay, I've kind of figured that's what it was, but that's Esau though for you, man. I ain't get it all mad. I ain't begged the so-called white man. Why? What I do wrong? What can I do to make it? None of that. I just said, okay, because I already know Esau is a low down piece of shit. So I expect that from him, man. I don't expect nothing above that. I know Esau Edom's a low down dirtbag piece of shit. So that's why I ain't get upset. So to say this, Esau, you gonna have to pay for that. All three of y'all gonna have to pay for that, bro. And you're gonna pay dearly in the kingdom of heaven. You are going to pay. You had me come up there wasting my time, wasting my gas, just to get me up there so you can just say no and like you got a good kick out of it. But you just sealed your fate. Cause I'm gonna run you fucking over, man, like a dump truck, man. Like a fully loaded 53-foot tractor trailer, man. I'm gonna run your ass clean over, no brakes in the kingdom of heaven. I'm gonna break every fucking bone in your goddamn body, man. Every single one of them. You know, I'm gonna break your fucking face, man. You know, Lord willing, I'm at that number, 144,000. But you crackers ain't gonna get no break. You know, you devils are gonna get the full wrath of the anger of Yahweh Shemi Shah, man. Like he said, his anger is gonna, we're gonna have the spirit of the Lord on us, man, kicking your ass. Cause we can't get mad enough. I can't get mad enough. Only they know all the shit you done and shit you didn't hear, man. But you just got added to the list of devils that I'm gonna put my foot in, man. You know, I'm gonna walk all up and down your spine, man. And then I'm gonna get so-called Africans to chop your ass up, and itty bitty pieces, man, and feed you for charm, man. You gonna make charm out you fucking crackers, man. And just feed you to the sharks. And when you come back reincarnated, I'm gonna get you again. Until that big barbecue happen, man. Let's go on with the lesson. This First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, yeah, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is your adversary, Jake. You so-called Negroes and Latinos and so-called Native Americans. He's your damn adversary. He's against you. It says, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So this cracker walks the earth, moves around like he's a lion, seeking who he may devour. Yeah, he looks intimidating, you know. Yeah, he can scare you a bit. He can shake you up. But he's a lion, with no claws and no teeth, man. From a distance, he get up on you, he intimidating. You get to looking like, damn, this motherfucker ain't got no claws or nothing, but he can rough you up, you know, bruise you up a bit, which he got to get permission from Yahweh Shem Shai first, man, from the Most High. He got to get permission from him before he can do any of that. So you got to watch out for this cracker, man. Like I say, he's getting ready to roll soon. He's getting ready to come out, and crash this economy. He's about to kick this World War III into another gear. All you little niggas out here who love to scoff on the comment board, you're gonna get drafted here real soon. You know what I'm saying? All you ex-military men, especially that one cracker that, was my so-called boss, so-called. I can't wait till they activate your ass again and send your ass off to the Middle East. I can't wait till you out there in your back in your combat boots again. This time you're gonna be going against some real war shit, man. Bullets whizzing by your head, man. Mortar rounds going off near you. You about to lock horns with fucking Russia, China, and Iran, and all their allies. But you crackers, man. Israel's gonna get the last laugh, man. We're gonna get the last laugh. Especially the men of the Lord, the elect, gonna get the last laugh. You're gonna know that, Salaki, I lost my train of thought, but you gonna know that, there was a power greater than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man that did this to you. Bigger than any army, navy, air force, space force, anything. You're gonna know that there's a higher power, man. And he's getting ready to make his presence known here shortly. And I can't wait to say, man, told you the Lord's gonna kill you bitches, man. We told you that he's gonna put Esau, Edom in fucking chains, man. We told you he was gonna kill the 2/3. We're gonna rejoice in that. Yeah, and say, call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man, for knocking down all our enemies, cutting them all off. You know, the Israelites, the niggas that came against it as far as Israel, and the wicked, the Edomites, man, and these heathens. We know he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. Let's go to Ephesians, and I'm probably gonna end on Ephesians. This is Ephesians 6:10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh and in the power of His might." Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So you got to put this truth on you, man, so you can resist the wiles of the devil. Because this cracker all full of games and tricks, man. He's already drumming up some shit now where he did, well, the latest trick he done did, past two. The one with the 9/11 attacks, the lockdown from the juice, that one. And now he's drumming up this UFO. So this cracker got all kind of wiles and tricks, man, that he's running on the population. Known as psyops, man. So he got all kind of tricks, man. So you gotta watch out for this fucking cracker out here. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, because these crackers, man, these Rothschilds, these wicked elite, Rockefellers, Gettys, DuPonts, Vanderbilts, Cohens, whatever case may be, Bergs, what them birds I'm talking about, them stings. That's what they do. They sit up in these, they in these high offices, these presidents, these, senators, governors, banking elites, they sitting up there and conjuring up spirits, man. They worship, the spiritual power, Satan. That's what they worshiping. So they conjuring up spells, calling on demonic forces, calling up demons. So, man of the Lord, we up against that, but that's why we gotta have this truth on us, because, man, you can just be watching TV, watching videos, listening to music, and these crackers got all kind of spells in these music videos, that you catch on YouTube, that subliminal, imaging, and he does something else called if I could think of the term, man, I can't think of the term, but before he does it to you, he lets you see what he gonna do to you first, man. Whether he put it in a movie, a TV show, so he cast that spell on you, and let you know what his plan is before he does it to you, man. So he's involved in all kind of witchcraft. He's a warlock, man, a damn wizard. So you got to put the whole armor, this whole truth, man, to watch out for this damn cracker. Understand that, he puts on a suit or put on a lab coat, and he's out there talking to you in his nice suit, talking about the laws, this and that, about mankind. But when he get behind closed doors, he's sacrificing children, drinking blood, calling on Molech, Satan. So you gotta watch out. Let's see, where was I? Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor. Take on the whole armor, this whole truth, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So yeah, the evil day is coming. That evil day is coming, Jake. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about you with the truth. So yeah, you gotta have this truth in you. Because that evil day is gonna come as Jacob's trouble. And you gonna get the business, man. How about Shimmy Shai is gonna really open the floodgates on Israel. It says, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So yeah, you want to have the breastplate of righteousness on, not unrighteousness or wickedness, because in that way of unrighteousness and wickedness is death. The Lord ain't gonna be looking out for no wicked niggas this go around. He's not gonna hear you cry talking about, oh, please, Lord, Jesus, help me, Jesus. You ain't hearing that shit this time, man. What you niggas was calling on the true name of the Lord back then. But now, you niggas even forgot the Lord's name. But you ain't gonna be able to call on, on whatever this time and think you're gonna just get away from the judgment that's coming from this evil day. You're gonna go through it. The famine, the sword, and you ain't gonna escape from it. It says, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. So yeah, this is a gospel of peace, man. This ain't like Islam, where Islam, preaches violence. This is the gospel of peace. We supposed to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves with this truth, man. We not supposed to be no gangsters, no thugs. We not supposed to be out ready to, fight somebody. Because we preaching this word. It's the gospel of peace for Israel. But we got to be peaceful also. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith. Yeah, you gotta have that faith that, that Yahweh Shemi Shai is gonna protect us. He's gonna see us through the evil day. You know, he's gonna protect us from the wiles of the devil. You know, so that faith is the shield. You know, blocking all the bullshit. You know that comes with the doubt. Spirits jump on you doubting, but faith, it blocks all that, man. It blocks all the BS out. Having to do with this world. When shit look down and rough for you, you got that faith, man. That Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna come through like he always is. And the sword of the spirit, because his word is like a two-edged sword, man, which is the word of the Most High. Yeah, his word is like a two-edged sword, man. It's gonna cut and cut deep down to the spirit. So that's our only weapon. This word, this truth. You know, we go to battle with this truth, man, with this word, and that's it. No boxing gloves, no weapons, no guns, nothing. Just a Bible. Verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Yeah, it says, and supplication in the spirit. You got to be in the spirit. And in order to be in the spirit, man, you got to kill that old man, that carnal man. You got to become that spiritual man. Because this is a spiritual book, too. You got to be rolling in the spirit. Because if you still that old man and you want to dwell in the physical or carnal, you're going to lose every time. You're going to fall for the tricks, the wiles of the devil. You're going to get wrapped up in, the subliminal messaging. It says, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for the saints. So yeah, you got to persevere, man, with supplication for all saints. And I ain't talking about the ones down there in the Superdome either. So yeah, you got to be able to that supplication, man, with like-minded men, man, pushing His word. Yeah, the Israelites are the saints. Yeah, but this time around, though, it's just a remnant this time. Yeah, the Israelites are the true saints, though. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the Lord's only dealing with the 1/3, though. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off on that. I pray this video was edifying, and say, Lord willing, man, I'll be back on the block next week down there. You know, I just had to get a lesson in. No matter what's going on, the work still got to be pushed out. The word has to be published. I said, Lord willing, it was edifying to the sense of y'all can, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Before I get out of here, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashukak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings, since y'all can, man. Keep pushing. Shalom.